Here in this problem, you are given the function and it's a population function. So what the important thing is, like, this is the graph that you're seeing down here, where t is the time in months. So along the x-axis, what I see is the time in months, and along the y-axis I'm seeing the population as the time progresses. Okay, so since they already gave you the function, the easy thing to do would be to take this and graph it. Now let me rewrite this function. So p of t is, since the leading term is t to the fourth, I'm going to write 0.4 t to the fourth first, and then plus 140t plus 1300. Now, yes, this is a polynomial and the degree is 4, so it's going to behave like my square function, and since I have a negative here, it's going to be facing down. Now if you look at this picture here, they just don't want you to know what is happening on the left hand side. So the origin is 0 0, so this is going to help me keep my x minimum 0 and my y minimum 0 in my calculator. So let me go use my calculator, graph this. I'm going to clear that, then put negative 0.4 x to the power of 4, again instead of t I'm using x, plus 140 x plus 1300. Again, this is going to be 0 and y minimum is also 0. Now since the y-intercept is when t is 0, my y-intercept is going to be, let me write here, so p of 0, these two terms would be 0, so 1300. So this is going to help me identify that keeping my y maximum to a number bigger than 1300 would be good. I'm going to keep it 2000. We'll see how it goes, and we will leave the x maximum. Right now I'm going to leave it 10. Okay, and graph it. Okay, so that was a good one. So it's showing me that the population is slightly increasing, then reaching a saturation, and then started going down. So the question on the first part is asking, when is the maximum population attained? So technically what they're asking is, what is the x value or what is the t value for you to have the maximum population? And look at the second part of the question. It's asking, what is the maximum population? So for that, it's asking what is the y coordinate of that point. Okay, so in order to answer this A and B, there's two parts of that. I can just go second calc, go to maximum, left bound, enter, right bound, enter again. So that's the maximum point. So this is telling me that the maximum population is attained, because it says here round to 1 decimal place. So I would say the maximum population is attained at 4.4 months. And what is the maximum population? Round to the nearest whole number. It's asking me to round to the nearest whole number. So I would say 1,766 rabbits. 1,766 rabbits. Okay. So the next part, the third part of the question is asking, when does the rabbit population disappear from the island? So that's this point here. That is when the population becomes 0. So this has another name. This is also called the x-intercept, or we can use 0, right? So what I can do is to find this value, I'm going to go and change my y minimum to probably -5, so that you can see the graph going down. Okay, it's not clearly visible. change it to just so that I can use my graph to find the value. Okay, so this is the point I'm looking for. So I go second calc 0, enter, left bound, just bring it close to the point you want the x-intercept, enter, enter, enter again, and that's my x value. So I would say, and again here it says round to 1 decimal place, right? So I would say, when does the rabbit population disappear from the island? I would say approximately at 8.9 months. In 8.9 months, the rabbit population would disappear from the island.